Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading.
Oh my god, I didn't notice Sayori hanging in the background.
Stop.
Do you see
Oh,
it?
I do see it.
Oh my god. We've been sitting here for a long time. I think it popped up.
It had to have.
Well, remember...
At some point.
Because I was thinking, I meant to say this before we started recording again, that, oh, that's scary. Remember, if you leave your pen too long, the
ink will... Oh, so if you leave the game too long,
right.
Stuff will happen?
I didn't think about it, but I was
and then
like...
you left me in here?
I'm sorry! I had to go to the bathroom! I was sitting in there I hope nothing happens. Well, nothing did happen. I mean, except for a creepy picture in the background.
Maybe. I don't...
No fucking way that was there, because we've seen the same stuff over and over again.
But I also haven't been looking that hard either. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. I'm sorry. I'm so scared.
Oh, it's okay. That's true. In fact,
I might as well get started reading it, right? No!
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
Let me just get the book.
No,
nope, that was you.
Let me just get the book.
Sorry.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had and put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right. I'm just thinking now, imagine a 10-year-old who sees this free dating sim.
Oh my gosh.
And how fucking scared. You'd be this is weird, but just be oh, it's these hot girls or whatever, anime girls and getting, that's just really funny.
Oh, I feel like that's the point of the game.
Oh yeah, it's saying something. All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the... I was sorry.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Oh, do I? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. Aw.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? You don't mind. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the best I can do. I just realized she looked up at us and it kind of creeped me out.
Yeah.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Nikki. Did something just happen? Happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. The picture of Sayori's gun. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was making sure you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does that sometimes. It's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Nice, yeah, just go in order.
Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Like, perfect. Then again, if this was one of your good ones, this was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Sorry. Not that I care about who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you could at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
No!
Oh, uh-oh, she needs another protein bar.
Oh no.
Is there
anything in there
I don't think so.
of significance that we might need later or something?
Nah, unless you want to take a picture of it.
No, I don't want that on my phone.
That's fair. Okay.
No!
Nikki. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Did you like Yuri more? You think you're better off not associating with her? I think you're better off not associating with her.
I don't want to. She made me.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Yuri's a sick freak.
No.
That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead.
I tried.
Okay? You don't hate me, Nikki, do you?
No. No.
Oh, God. Do you hate me?
No.
Do you want me to go home crying?
No.
This club is the only place I feel safe.
I know.
Don't ruin that for me.
I won't.
Don't ruin it.
I won't.
Please.
I won't.
Just stop talking to Yuri.
Okay.
Please play with me instead.
Yes.
That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
Okay. Oh no.
Ah! All right, we beat it.
No. What is this?
It's the literature club. All right, time to read Monica's poem. Are you ready? Hi again, Nikki. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
All right. Great job, Nikki. I was going ooh in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that in like a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably as much more an interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strong. Like earlier, I don't think she's getting too stimulated. I think she's getting too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Who's it gonna be? Yuri! I'm back. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We're all just started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. So I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you like it too.
Oh no, it's gonna be scary.
Let's see. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flash, expand, piercing. Red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Meaninglessness. Wow.
Oh no, no.
Delete her.
Delete her? What?
Anyway.
No. No.
Sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me?
No.
Tell me you can hear me. Anything?
Oh.
She needs help.
Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You want to say your poem to Yuri?
Well.
Huh?
Well. What else can we do?
Say real quick.
Why?
I don't know, just in case. Talk to Yuri. I mean, obviously. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Ha 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 ha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Alright. Okay. Hold on. Let me sneeze. Maybe? No. Okay.
There's like stains on it too.
Yeah. Damn it.
A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. And a bunch of stains that I feel like more popped up as we were reading.
They were hard to see at first, and then it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out with your pen, on your pen. That's a pin fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. But then can we pretend this conversation never happened?
Yep.
You can keep the poem, though.
There's no music.
Like a special poem. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything.
Okay.
Good secret poem, huh? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Oh, it's Natsuki.
Oh, she's okay.
Woo! Yeah, I was wondering. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Nikki joined, and we've started to come up with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is the only real chance to find more, you know? That's what's so great about getting new members anyway. We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't worry. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why I think we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Nikki?
Ah.
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Nikki to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Damn. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Nikki joined. As for me... Oh, wait, what?
The music stopped.
Oh, it did. That's probably fine. As for me, it's like... I just like it better here than I do at home. And Nikki isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Nikki and Yuri want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Nikki, why did you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even going to give a choice not to join. You weren't even given a choice not to join. Whoa.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting a club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Nikki. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I would have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
No.
Who cares about the obnoxious brat?
No.
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now.
Jesus.
And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh.
No!
Oh, God. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Nikki? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
A good answer. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in member, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Is she crying? Oh God, her eye.
Her eye's bleeding.
Oh God. I was like, what is, I keep seeing something. Oh God, no. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things have been a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Nikki? Does her face do a thing? I can't. Huh?
I don't know.
Okay, like it's like my eyes. Like I'm looking at the.
I mean, her face definitely changed, but I don't know if it did something crazy or not.
Right. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with a little bit with Nikki before we leave, just to see if what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important for me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Nikki, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club.
I'm not!
I really hate to see you unhappy.
Really?
I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president.
No!
And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time.
They're not.
With how mean Natsuki is and everything.
No, Natsuki's great.
You're being a bit, you know...
She's kind of creepy.
Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why I, wait, not yet, hold on.
Oh, no.